There's something wrong with the man next door. I don't know how to explain this without sounding crazy, so I'm just going to say it. For 3 months, I felt like I was being watched inside my own home. Not outside, not on the street, inside, in my own living room, in my own bedroom. Like there was a presence just on the other side of the wall that was completely aware of me at all times. I moved into my house in early spring. Quiet neighborhood, nice street, good area. The kind of place where people wave at each other from their driveways. My neighbor to the left was an older woman named Carol who baked things and left them on my porch. My neighbor to the right was a man named Mitch. He never waved. He never baked anything. He just watched. The first time I noticed it, I was unpacking boxes in my bedroom. I got this overwhelming feeling that I needed to look up. I looked at my window. The curtain in Mitch's upstairs window was moving. Not from wind. It was closed, just the curtain shifting back into place like someone had just stepped away from it. I told myself I was being paranoid. New house jitters, normal stuff. But it kept happening. I'd be making coffee in the morning and catch a shadow moving behind his kitchen window. I'd be watching TV at night and hear a sound against the wall we shared that wasn't pipes or settling. It was slow and deliberate, like something dragging. I started keeping my curtains closed at all times. I started getting dressed in my bathroom with the door locked even though I lived completely alone. My friends thought I was losing it. My sister told me to get a therapist. Maybe they were right. Maybe I was spiraling. But then something happened that made me realize I wasn't paranoid at all. I was in my bedroom getting ready for bed one night and I had this feeling, this full body, gut wrenching feeling, that I was being watched right at that moment. I turned and looked at my window, which had the curtains fully closed, and at the very bottom of the curtain, maybe a 2-inch gap where they didn't quite meet the windowsill, there was a shadow, perfectly still, right there, on the other side of the glass. Someone was standing outside my bedroom window in the dark looking through that gap. I didn't scream, I didn't move. I just stood there frozen for what felt like 10 years. Then the shadow shifted and disappeared, and I heard slow footsteps move across the gravel outside back toward Mitch's yard. I started sleeping with the lights on after that. I bought extra locks. I told myself every single day that I needed to call someone, report something, do something. But what was I going to say? My neighbor stands near windows? I had nothing concrete, nothing I could prove. Then one night, about 2 weeks later, at just past midnight, there were 3 slow knocks at my front door. I looked through the peephole. It was Mitch, standing completely still, hands at his sides, staring directly into the peephole like he knew exactly where my eye would be. Just standing there, waiting. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold my phone. I pulled up the keypad and dialed 911. I pressed call and put the phone to my ear and waited. The line rang once, twice, and then a voice answered that made my stomach completely drop. It was Mitch's voice. He said very quietly, "I know you're in there." And then the knocking started again.